Hi, my name is Briana Balusek. I'm an attorney here at Kliem and Associates, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about what's called a Ladybird Deed. It's also technically titled as a gift deed reserving an enhanced life estate. First, I want to kind of let you guys know that this particular document or deed is only valid in 5 states. So we've got Florida, Michigan, Texas, Vermont, and West Virginia. So on its face, it looks just like a regular deed, grantor, grantee, and it still gets recorded in the county records, in the public records where the property is located. The grantor is the person who owns the property. The grantee is the beneficiary of the property. But it's kind of special because in this particular deed, the grantor reserves that enhanced life estate, which I'll discuss in a minute. So usually in the Ladybird Deed, the property owner gifts someone the property, but that transfer only happens when they pass away and only if they haven't decided to sell the property to somebody else, they haven't canceled the deed, or they haven't decided to gift it to somebody else. Which leads me to what an enhanced life estate is. So an enhanced life estate is different from a traditional life estate because it allows the grantor to retain all those same rights they previously had. They can still sell, mortgage, gift, create waste, and pretty much do anything they want with the property without permission from the grantee. So a traditional life estate would require the beneficiary to join or agree to selling the property or transferring the property to somebody else, and would in fact also have to sign that deed, any future deed, as a grantor. So simply put, a Ladybird Deed allows someone to transfer their property automatically on death, if the property is still owned by the grantor. So you normally hear about Ladybird Deeds when you're talking to somebody about Medicaid planning. So why is it a Medicaid planning tool? So first you should kind of think about this as the Medicaid applicant's primary home is an exempt asset counted towards eligibility. So the Ladybird Deed isn't necessary in order to get somebody qualified for those benefits. But upon the death of a Medicaid recipient, the state is going to try to recover any expenses spent on long-term care through that individual's estate. That's called estate recovery. And since the Medicaid recipient's home is generally the largest asset still owned, the state usually is going to try to recoup some of those funds by making a claim against it. So because the Ladybird Deed creates a transfer on death transaction, it has taken the home out of the estate, and as such, Medicaid can't assert a claim against it. So if you've done any Medicaid planning, you might be thinking right now about that 5-year look-back period. And a Ladybird Deed doesn't really fall into that category because essentially you still own it, or the Medicaid recipient still owns the property, and they can still sell the property, which ultimately would leave the beneficiary with nothing. So you haven't really gifted anything. If you guys have any further questions or you want to know if a Ladybird Deed is right for you, I highly recommend calling any attorney to discuss your options with them. You can call our office and make an appointment with any of us. All the attorneys here at Kliem and Associates would be happy to assist you. Thank you.